Introducing MyRescue, a centralized disaster management app that offers real time alerts, emergency resource access, and status updates for both users and responders. By integrating data from the Malaysia Meteorology Department, cloud technology, as well as offline capabilities, MyRescue ensures essential information is available during crisis, which improves communication, resource distribution, as well as emergency response.
Hi, my name is Nur Alia Shafika, and I will be focusing on the problem statement in disaster response, specifically how these issues impact response time, resource, and accessibility during emergency. I will be highlighting real world examples to illustrate these challenges. One major issue is delayed communication. In 2015 Sabah earthquake, climbers on Mount Kinabalu were stranded due to slow alerts. This shows how crucial timely communication is to minimize risk and coordinate effective response. Another issue is resource allocation. During the 2013 Kuantan flood, evacuation centers lacked sufficient supplies. Effective planning and distribution are essential to meet the needs of those affected. Accessibility is also critical in the Fraser Hill landslide. Lack of network coverage left victims unable to call for help. Strengthening network resilience in vulnerable areas is key to timely emergency response. Finally, real-time data is vital. In frequent rural floods, aid was delayed because resources were not positioned in advance. Accurate data helps them respond quickly and effectively. So that's all for our problem statement. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Adam bin Muhammad Zari and I'll move on with our proposed ICT solution. So the major problem right now that we have is that not everything is accessible in one place. By having everything in one place, then everybody can have access to it, which will reduce the risk during the disaster itself. So there are five key features in our app. Number one is the real-time alerts. These immediate and location-based disaster warnings will help users so that they can receive timely warnings, thus reducing their risk. And then secondly is the emergency contact directory. So most people who are affected by the disasters don't really have access to internet. Therefore, offline accessible contacts is very important. Thirdly is the user status and report request, where user can report their status and request aid, which will allow the emergency team to prioritize resources based on the real-time needs. Fourthly is the NGO activity tracker, which will allows for real-time updates on the NGO and therefore improving resources delivery. And lastly is the cloud-based storage and notifications, which will secure the data and show instant updates, which is very, very important during disaster. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Khalis bin Teku Kamaluddin. Uh, we are going to continue on the target users and stakeholders of our disaster management and crisis response system. Okay, first is of course the government agencies. Our system allow them to gain improved coordination for disaster response. Second is our general public, which will be our main users. This system allowed to have them to give them early warnings to allow a timely evacuation before a disaster struck. Next is of course emergency teams, which our system will allow a clearer communication between them and help them aid in quickening their response. Lastly, is the NGOs, where this system enables them to pre-position their resources to quickly aid those in need, especially during a disaster. Okay, that's all from me.
To sum up, our project MyRescue is a disaster management app made to improve Malaysia's response to emergencies. It gives real-time alerts, emergency contacts, and track NGO support to help both communities and rescue teams during disasters. MyRescue aims to keep people safe, speed up rescue efforts, and make sure resources reach those in need quickly. With this app, we are not only improving communication but also helping communities stay strong in difficult times.